Well, it's that time of the year again where I do this. Now, I don't really make update videos for this channel because no one really cares that much. I find a lot of YouTubers make update videos all the time, like every month, saying this is what my channel's doing this month. And no one really minds, they just want you to make content that people enjoy. So, I don't really do it that much, but every year I'm making it a tradition that I'm doing this year in review thing. And I've done this 2 times. I've done a 2016 one and I did a 2017 one, and I think it's good because it means that I'm able to look back at the channel, see what I've able to achieved in the year, and then set a target for next year. And so far I've pretty much got those targets each time, and I think it pushes me a lot harder and grows the channel a lot better. Now, many of you know that YouTube it's a side thing, it's a hobby. It is my job at the moment, and I am able to make it my job, which is really lucky because it means that I'm able to spend the time that I would be working an actual proper job doing and making and doing stuff that I actually want to do as my biggest career in the future. I'm studying music at a music school university. Well, it's a university, but it's sort of a conservatoire type thing. The Liverpool Institute of Performing Arts. I'm studying music there, and it's great that I'm able to use YouTube as my side job, which means that I'm able to put a lot more time into some of the stuff that I'm really enjoying doing at the same time, because otherwise I don't think I'd be able to have a full-time job and be able to do studying at uni, doing all this side stuff as well and extracurricular stuff alongside it. It would be tricky. So that's what I'm doing at the moment, but I'm never stopping YouTube for as long as I can because I absolutely adore it. I love the subscriber base that I've brought up. I love making videos, thinking of new ideas, thinking of weird things to do, like playing Mountain Blade on a mobile phone, having interesting video ideas. It keeps that creative side of me going, and I really enjoy it, so I'm not going to stop it. But let's talk a little bit about this year. So I've got some notes here. I started 2018 on 26,000 subscribers, which, seeing as I've gone up 30k subs in the year, is not bad. Now, for the type of content I make for the channel I make, is pretty good, I would say. I'm quite happy with it, and I think that it's been a successful year for the channel. I think I've really put my face on the map for more historical content. Definitely, of course, I know it's a meme at this point, but Bannerlord content and keeping weekly videos on that. But I also think I've honed in my content quite a lot, to the point where it used to be a lot of just chuck up any video you can think of Bannerlord, because that's what gets views. I just knocked my bottle. But now I've sort of more toned that back, but found a good way of doing it, where I'll make one Bannerlord video a week on the newest dev blog, so there's always more information that is brought to you from Tailworld, so it's never the same thing each week. Maybe some weeks there's not as much new things coming out, but there's always something there, which I think is a great way of doing it, having that one video a week to keep the, you know, the Bannerlord taste coming in, but then having other videos such as the Kingdom Come Deliverance videos, the Age of Empires videos, talking about random topics that keep people interested and excited. And I've gone more back to Mountain Blade Warband now, which I never did before, and it's sort of made the Mountain Blade Warband community feel a bit tighter, and I've really started to rekindle my love for that game, where before I felt like Mountain Blade Warband I was getting a bit bored of, but now I found new ways of playing it and making videos and topics on that game, which I think is a really great way of doing it, and I'm really happy that I've been able to do that. And sort of with my thumbnails and titles, perfecting them to the point where they're intriguing. And I know a lot of people debate about this, and people throw around the term clickbait all the time, but for me, I think I've got it to the point where I don't think I've ever lied in a video title or thumbnail, but what I have done is taken the most interesting part of that video and then brought it to the front for the promotion, and that's the best way of doing it. It's the best way of intriguing enough people, but never misleading or misguiding people. For example, thinking of other ideas like Mountain Blade on a mobile phone, which no one really thought you could do, but I found a way of doing it, and of course that was what the video was about, but because the title was something that people didn't think you could actually do, it's an intriguing title and thumbnail, even though that is the video. So that's an interesting way that I found to doing it, and I think it's really helped the channel a lot. But I'm going to stop talking about what's happened this year and go on to what I kind of want for next year. So I was able to go from 26 to 56, almost 57,000 subscribers in this year, and yeah, my target that I set last year for 2018 was 50k subs by the end of the year, and I've been able to do it. I hit that back in September, so I passed that mile by a good amount, and I think I'm gonna this year start and put my biggest goal yet, and this is by the end of 2019 to reach 100,000 subscribers. I think it's the only real way I can go from here. I think, of course, it's a lot more likely I'm going to hit 80k, 90k by the end of the year, but I feel like unless I set that higher bar for myself, I'm not going to push myself to reach it. So if I've always thought once I get to 100k, that's really, I made it on YouTube for me anyway. Of course, there's thousands of channels with over 1 million subscribers. I never really want that, because I never have thought of YouTube as something that I want to do for the rest of my life as a full-time job, because I enjoy getting out there, doing things, performing, making music, seeing people, and YouTube's something that I come back and do for my own, you know, fun and enjoyment. And yeah, it's great because it makes money at the same time while I'm making videos on games that I'm passionate about, but it's still a hobby in terms of my mentality towards it, the videos I make. But that's basically what I kind of want to do. I kind of want to get to 100,000 subscribers, and I now feel like I've really done everything that I really set out to do on YouTube. And that doesn't mean I'm stopping YouTube when I get to 100k subscribers, of course it doesn't, but that will be the point where I'm like, I've accomplished this, and I think I can do it by the end of 2019. You know what? I know I can do it. It's very tricky, and it's probably going to be quite a push, but I'm saying right now that I think I'm going to be able to do this by the end of 2019. It's a bit of a goal to set, but hey, you never really get anywhere in life unless you set yourself those goals that you never quite think you'll be able to make. But if there's a slight hint that maybe this could happen, it's going to bring that forward, push it out, and you'll eventually do it. So that's what I'm going to try and do for the end of 2019. But that's pretty much my goals. Is there anything I want to talk about? No, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for having a great year with me. I can't wait for more videos. I'm going to experiment expanding a little bit out of the historical realm, keeping within the historical realm for a lot of videos, carrying on with the weekly panel, their blogs, but maybe like putting a few videos a bit more broader. The similar topics that I've been talking about in the historical genre, like games that haven't done so well, or games that I think need praising and being credible, such Kingdom Come Deliverance, Mount & Blade, I've done that. Or maybe even certain aspects of games, or genres of games, or even the more company business side of games. What went well, what didn't go well in games. And I think I've done that in the historical era, and I'm gonna push that out a bit in other videos, but of course I'm gonna keep it most videos in the historical while I'm transitioning, because people need that sort of thing. That's what you subscribe for, so that's what I'm going to keep in the channel. But I'm going to try and broaden my horizons a little bit and just experiment with it a bit, because I think I've got to the point where I've got enough followers that I can just experiment if I want to. I can, you know, be a bit more lenient, and because at the moment I'm a student at university, I'm not relying on YouTube for my livelihood. Of course, it helps, and I do need it as a job. I need another job to be able to pay rent and things, but I won't lose my house if I don't do it because of student loans and all that sort of stuff. So I can experiment a bit, and I think 2019 is going to be the year of experimentation, and I can't wait for it. So thank you so much for watching. I know that not many people really watch these videos because, like I said, no one really cares about an update for the channel. You just want content, but I like to do it mostly for myself and for my core subscribers, because there's a few people that I see that comment on most of my videos that are so supportive, and honestly I appreciate it so much. And yeah, and for myself, so next year, hopefully, once we've hit that 100k subscribers, which is gonna happen, believe in me, I believe in myself, so I need you guys to believe in me as well. Once we hit that 100k subs, we'll be able to look back and say, we did it. And it's going to feel incredible. So thank you so much for watching, and until then, I will see you in the next one.